Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the session. Okay. Up to yesterday, we were discussing about the types of dimensions and theoretical and its practical. Uh, we see it. Like I would like to add one more dimension, that is the slowly changing dimension. The reason why I didn't keep yesterday's session is up to those three dimensions is a modeler guys who do the model use the three dimensions, and slowly changing dimensions is mostly used in the ETL part, maybe either it is the Informatica or SSIS or something. Okay, slowly changing dimensions, which means it tracks our changes, whether it would want to be added as a overwriting the existing value or wanted to add as a new column, as a flag, and wanted to add as a new row. That is what it does in high level. Okay, I will show you something. Did some PPT. Okay, definitely this is also one type interview question. If someone asked you the types of dimensions, you would initially they were expecting these three. Okay, even if he or she extended the question, only those three dimensions are not. Okay, you can say slowly changing dimensions, and one more thing is the junk dimension. Okay, forget for the time being, forget about it. Slowly changing dimensions, most of the people definitely point this question. Okay, then you would say there are three types of slowly changing dimensions, like type 1 and type 2 and type 3. Okay, what type 1 does? Type 1 doesn't, as I said, slowly changing dimensions maintains the our changes, our history. Okay, for the time being, okay, sorry, now I am residing in India. Okay, tomorrow, let's say I move to the London. Then in employee record, employee of the country, when table gets refreshed tomorrow, my current location would show London. So what about the India? It gets overwrites. It gets overwrited. Okay, so when you use type 1, you don't see the previous location. When you use type 2, this is one type of slowly changing dimension. When you do type 2, it adds another record. See, something like this. Okay, this is the type 1. Initially, his Ram resides in India. Then he after moved to the USA. Then in database, it shows like his country is USA. If type 2, it adds another record. So technically, logically, the size of the table gets increased. See, first Ram resides India, then moved to the USA, then it would be the latest one. Okay, instead, there is one more type 3, just it adds one new column instead of adding the entire row. This is the country and this is the world country, which means, okay, earlier Ram stays India, now he stays USA. Some people maintains the flag also, active, inactive, kind of. Okay, so even if you answer this question, yeah, there are three types of slowly changing dimensions, and type 1, type 2, and type 3. Then if you give the example, then it's okay. Then definitely they will ask one more interview question. Okay, which type is the good, which type is the better? Like when you are a developer, you have to keep those things, like not only do the work. Yes, you do the work, number should be accurate, one and model or report or any other work should be performance also matters. Okay, when you do these three things completely, then you are a good developer. Okay, work is done is not a matter, anyone can does, but while developing the model, if you keep it in your mind in these three things, definitely you will be having a nice future, and even you get the good perks in the team. So the next question is, which type is the better? You should say, okay, compared to this type 3 is the better, even performance wise, in memory occupancy wise. Okay, I hope you got this point. Slowly changing dimensions. If someone asks the dimensions, I hope you would answer this question perfectly. Definitely, no one will ask further question on this question. Anyone has any doubt on this one? Dimensions. This normally ETL people will take care of this one.
So just the name, is it confirmed or conformed dimension?
Sorry, Santosh.
The first dimension, is it confirmed or conformed? Is that a typo?
Can you? I didn't
The
get
name of
your
the
answer.
name of the dimension. The name of the dimension, is it confirmed or conformed? CONFORMED.
Yeah, confirmed. It is the correct. CONFIRMED, confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah, confirmed, degenerate, and role playing. This is the slowly changing dimensions. Normally, people call it as the SCDs. I hope that is clear. Okay, like how we have a dimensions, like in the similar way, we have a types of measures also. Types of measures, which means, yeah, something like this. These are all the measures, right? Here also we have a types of measures. Okay, we have three types of measures. For now, I cannot show it to practically for the two measures, but I will make you understand how it looks like and how it is seen in the model level. Okay, like, okay, do we have any types of measures in the data warehousing? Yes, you said your answer would be yes. Yes, there are three types of measures. One is the additive measure, another one is the semi-additive measure, another one is the non-additive measure. Okay, just remember the points. Additive measure, if the measure summed up with all the dimensions in the sense, in every dimension, then we say that is the additive measure. Normally, sum, count, these functions will be the additive measures. What about the semi-additive measures? If one measure not summed up with all the dimensions, which means it is the measure which is summed up with a few measures, then a few dimensions, then we can say it is the semi-additive measure. Like normally minimum, maximum, some type of measures. Then third one is the non-additive measure. The measure which is not sliced by any of the dimensions. Like when we create for example, kind of a percentage wise, percentage or something. Okay, to prove the to prove the types of measures, I would show something. Okay, I hope L2 would understand. Semi-additive measure. Okay. Okay, let's say take our bank account. Yesterday we have a 10,000 in our account, and yesterday evening we withdraw some amount which is 5,000. Now today it should show only 5,000. When you sum up those bank account with the by date, which is not a meaning, right? Which is meaningless. Yesterday it shows 10. Now it shows the 5. When you sum up those measure, it should show the 15,000, right? Which is not correct. Technically, it should show the 5,000 only, since our account balance is the 5,000. Then non-additive measure. I came up with one example. Come on. See, student 1, 2, 3 in the Srinu and Vasu. Subject is the English and maths, and its pass mark is the 35. So 35. Total marks he got 60. But we cannot add up. We cannot sum up this value into the any dimension, right? This is the non-additive measure. And just it is the example. Sometimes we see that when we go with the fractions, I mean, where we need to do some calculations on the dividing numerator and denominator, right? Something where we can see some kind of non-additive measures. Just if you know the concept, it is good. That's it. Do you have any doubt on the types of measures? Okay. Okay. If you don't have any doubt, just remember the points. If somewhere, sometimes if you get the doubt, just post it in the WhatsApp or note it down in your book or pen or notepad. Okay. Now I'm moving to the another one. This is also important. I mean, interview questions. Types of schemas. When we do the modeling, this is, don't worry about this one. We will develop this type of model. We'll develop this type of visuals from the scratch level. Just it is already being opened. Just to make you understand, I am using this existing one. That's it. Okay. Types of schemas. Okay. As a experience, okay, as a experienced guy, you go to the interview. In your previous experience also based on the Power BI. Okay, in your project, which model are you using? So some people will directly hit the question, some people will not. Some people may ask, what are the types of schemas? How many schemas do you have? Or what are the schema that is used in your project? So yes, in my project I use a star schema. Okay, in my project I use snowflake schema. Your answer would be, it should be such a way. Okay, most of the, actually this schema designing, all this is based on the how our backend data is sitting in the database side. Sometimes it would be in our hand, or sometimes we cannot do which schema we want. Okay, but preferably and recommended, when everything is in your hand, if you write queries, subqueries, something, it's always better to do a star schema. Then come to the definition. What is the star schema? If fact table directly related to the all the dimensions table, then we can say it is the star schema. Ultimately and eventually interviewer will ask that point, even he is also expecting answer, same answer. When fact table will directly connect to the all the dimension, then it is the star schema. See, it looks like a one star, right? If you redesign the, I mean, if you format it properly, looks like one star. This is, which means this is the, not because of it is showing the kind of a star, but people its terminology is like that. It is the star schema. If fact table is indirectly connected to the other dimensions, then it is the snowflake schema. Okay, most people wanted to develop star schema, and they do as much as they can, but eventually end up with the snowflake schema based on the requirements, based on the things customer ask. Sometimes we cannot incorporate all the changes within the star schema sometimes, but eventually end up with the snowflake schema. What is snowflake schema? If fact table is indirectly connected to the other dimensions table, then it is the snowflake schema. Okay, I will show you some example. See, this category table not related to the this sales table, right? Sales table have a relationship with the product table. Product table will have the relationship with the subcategory table, not subcategory table directly related to the sales table. Okay, point is, will this subcategory slice the measures in sales table? Yes, it does. The way giving the relationship is works like that. B is friend of A, C is friend of B. Then in common words, in any other ways, definitely A will friend of the C. A equal to B and B equal to C. Let's some rule that is some, I don't know. In mathematical terms, there is one rule that is symmetric or something. A equal to C. Okay. Don't blindly follow that rule. Okay. See the direction. We will talk a lot on this direction. No worries. When there is a direction in arrow towards the fact table, see, which means dim product is slicing the sales. Okay, not sales is slicing the dim product. In the same way, subcategory, this table, come on. This one slicing the dim product, not dim product slicing the subcategory, which means this subcategory, sorry, subcategory will slice the dim product will slice the sales. So eventually this measure will get sliced by the subcategory. Okay, so I will show you something to make you understand star and a snowflake. Yeah, this is what I have written over here. One fact table, multiple dimensions table, they're directly connected all the dimensions table to the fact table. This snowflake schema. One fact table, there are multiple dimensions table, and all the dimensions table, there is one more dimensions table, which is not directly connected to the fact table. We would say something like this. Okay, so, see, I have to change all the errors. Nothing, no worries. Just, I hope, come on. I hope concept is clear. See, knowingly, unknowingly, Power BI, Power BI developers will do all those things. They may know or may not know, but in the backend, this is what happening in the Power BI. Okay, got it? Important, useful. Anyone has any doubt? Swati, Sweta, Santosh.
Mostly we use which type of schema? I think snowflakes, am I correct?
Sorry, can you come again?
Mostly which schema is used?
Mostly and preferably and recommended star schema. Performance wise, understandable wise, and even slicing and dicing wise, star schema is preferable and recommended. Sometimes we end up with the snowflake schema. The reason why I preferred star schema, okay, let's say it is the 6 months or 1 year project. You have been working on the same project for 3 months. You initially started development. Okay, half of the development is over. Then you got the another opportunity, or you got to move another project. Okay, someone has to step in the same that project, right? When someone step in the project, one should understand the model which we were working up to then. Okay, and let okay, in the existing model there is a bug. One measure is not slicing properly. Even debugging is also easy when we have a star schema. Even performance also improve. I mean, data retrieving also very fast in the visuals. Okay, as much as you can do the star schema. If it is not possible, then go with the snowflake schema.
Okay.
Okay, even I hope all you have some knowledge in the SQL, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, even you can do in a single query. See, we are giving the relationship, which means it is a kind of a join. When one record is exist in the fact table, if same, I mean, ID number 1 is existing the fact table, if ID 1 is not existing the fact table, that record is not coming, right? When you do the inner join, when you do the left join, the record will appear. Okay, in Power BI, it does the full join, which means matching records and not matching records also coming. That is the reason when you don't have respective records on the dimension or fact table, you would see the blank. Okay, just keep it this point in your mind. Okay, we are giving the relationship, which means technically in the backend it is kind of a join. That is the okay. That is the reason. Keep ID, keep it in the ID in the fact table and same ID in the dimensions table. We are not giving any other ID, which means let's double click on it. See, in the sales table, we are pointing the product key. Here also we are pointing the product key. we are not joining to any other key. If let's say for the time being product alternative key, okay, which means it won't slice data properly. Okay, even it won't accepts. Okay, sometimes it accepts. Fortunately, here it is not accepting since it has a duplicate records. That is the reason cardinality comes as a many to many. Okay, don't worry about this cardinality and cross filter and all these things. I said it again and again. We come to this picture to make you understand. I'm using the existing one. That's it. Don't worry about the cardinality, all these things. Okay, that is the reason we use the same product key here. Okay, instead of product key, in the sales table, we are not joining with the order date key. Okay, even if it is the order date key, if you join, say okay. Now, dim product to sales table join is based on the order date key. Let's see. Let's see. Sales amount. Now I am bringing some dimension fields from the dim product table. If you don't know anything, which table that particular column it is, you can search it here. Okay, I know some product.
Can you please maximize the screen?
Okay, this is maximum. Okay, I didn't maximize the screen. I thought it is. One second. Okay, 1 second. Now I add the English product name here. See, blank is coming, right? It is not slicing the data. Understand or not? Swati, Sweta, Santosh. See,
Yes.
sometimes it happens. Unfortunately, we may choose the wrong column in the relationships. Sometimes it is relationships are removed. Sometimes while debugging the issue, it comes up. Okay, sometimes numbers gets repeated, which means there is no relationship in the two tables. When you see why this sales amount is not seen in the any of the products, then immediately don't worry about the DAX. As I said, modeling is the heart of the Power BI. Okay, these visuals, all these are the nothing. I said nothing. I won't give the more than 10% to visuals for developing the part of the Power BI. Okay. Customer definitely will ask why this sales amount is not seen in any product wise. Can you check it? Okay, definitely some people come here sales amount. Okay, it is a straightforward measure which is easy. There is no complex expression. It is then why sales amount it is not matching. Then immediately come to the modeling part. Okay, how sales table and dim product table is in the relationship. Come here. Okay, here it is the product key, here it is the order key, which is wrong, right? Then come here. See, click on the product key. Come here. Yes, it is now slicing. You don't do anything. This is how even we do the debugging in the big models. You don't know, you will get the big project, small project, anything is the project, right? That is the customer's business. We have to do their work, not our interest, work with we interest. Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Understand?
Chini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Power BI always use outer join only.
Yes, power
Okay.
this, which means we are joining the outer join. Okay, equivalent SQL query. I will write and I will show it to you tomorrow session. What it is happening in the backend. Okay, how it is looks like in the backend. Just relate your Power BI knowledge to the SQL for the when you do modeling. And relate your DAX, the sum x. I will tell you calculate this one. Your knowledge with the Excel functions. This DAX is something similar kind of a Excel functions. And this one is similar kind of a joins. Okay. Got my point or not? Understanding or not? Today's session, what you understand is slowly changing dimension in interview point of view. If they you should say it correctly and brief and sharp, in types of measures, and star schema and snowflake schema. Which one is the better and why? If everything in your hand, you can which model will you develop? And okay, star schema. Okay, yeah, that's it. Just we have 2 minutes left. I am happy to answer if you have any questions on this session or going forward also. Again and again, I am asking you, please post your question or straight away shoot it in the class also.
You're going to share the PPT which you showed, like green color one, types of mess, that also you're going to share.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, after a few days. Yes, I will.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will. Whatever I have without sharing to you, and what is the use of this classes? What is the use of this kind of a training? If I don't share this knowledge to you, definitely it will be a so-called training, which we don't want. Just it is my word. So it is not some content is copied, some content is written by my own English, my own, to make it clear, to make understandable by everyone. Okay, initially I prepared this one. Later on, to maintain one order, I prepared this this PPT. That is the reason we have two PPTs. Okay,
So in schemas, there are only like 2 types of schemas.
there is one more hybrid. People say hybrid model, which where we have a more than one fact tables will relate to the remaining dimensions table.
Okay.
If nothing is there, we can wind up the class. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Srinivas. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Yeah. See you on tomorrow. Bye.